So today I received a random call from a random client and I had to rush there to save the situation. So upon arriving, after general test, after diagnosing the whole system, I realized that the problem was within the compressor. So I had to zero in all my tests on the compressor. So I first started with the electrical test. I had to test the windings. That is common run winding. That is 6.1 ohms. That is not bad. 6.1 ohm as indicated by the multimeter. Again, the common start winding, that is let it settle, that is 13.8 ohm. That is not bad. Remember, this is a high starting torque compressor, low back pressure, for those who understand this stuff. So after that, the last test on electrical part of it is the winding to body test, and that is okay. As you can see, it is out of limit, which means there is no any short within the winding body short. There is not. So I had to cut the compressor open to check what the problem was, because it has passed the electrical test. So after that, after cutting it open, at first I thought the problem was within the valve. This is the valve casing. I thought the problem was within the valve. Maybe somewhere was cracked within the valve. And after keenly checking, I realized that the valve was okay. So I had to be more keen, because I was running out of patience and the client was waiting. So after checking everywhere, I realized that the problem was here. As you can see, this part, this is where the problem was. There was a crack. So I had to introduce another pipe. As you can see, this is quarter pipe. I had to introduce another pipe to join it at this point, so that we can have a complete discharge line, because the compressor was running, but there was nothing, totally nothing. There was no heat exchange within the system. So after that, after brazing, I had to test the system to confirm if it is actually okay. That is there. As you can see, it is well seated. It should be like that. This is the rotor. This is the rotor, and this is the stator. For those who understand the motors, this is the rotor, and this is the stator. Remember, compressor is just a motor in this metallic case, for those who understand. So after that, now what is remaining is to test the stuff, so that to be satisfied that everything is okay, confirm that everything is okay. So after that is the test. You need to introduce a clamp meter. No, it is good to have a clamp meter. It is advisable, very advisable. I don't know if that is a correct English. It is advisable, very advisable. I don't know. English is not my whatever. So after that, you can see the clamp meter. It is well placed, as you can see it. I don't know if you can. Okay, now you can read the clamp meter. So need to give it a push, an electrical push, for those who understand. Now you can see. You can see the reading. 1.7 something. That is not bad. Remember, this is a 1/3 horsepower compressor. Low back pressure, high starting torque. For those who understand. Now, after that, you can test the compression. You can test the compression. Now you can. That is an indication that everything is okay. The compressor is now working. You know, remember this thing took me like around 30 minutes. 30 minutes is not bad. With an emergency situation. So the only thing remaining is to brace this one to the discharge line and weld it back and test the leakage, and then we do some painting. We do some painting. I hope you understand. After that, we'll change the oil, because I had to remove all the oil. So we'll put a new oil, and we are good to go. These things are repairable. You know, in many instances, you hear somebody telling you, you could hear someone saying that you can't repair this stuff. You can save a lot of money by repairing this stuff. You can save a lot of money. Some people say that after repairing it, it won't, the durability reduces. There is nothing like that. I've repaired these things. Some I even repaired 5 years back, and I've never had a complaint from a client. And remember, these things are very expensive.